Paddington. The murdered woman was a Mrs. Maureen Lyon. In connection with the murder, the police are anxious to interview a man seen in the vicinity, wearing a dark overcoat, light scarf, and a soft felt hat. Motorists are warned against ice-bound roads. The heavy snow is expected to continue, and throughout the country there will be a certain freezing, particularly at points on the north and northeast coasts of Scotland.
Mrs. Barlow? Mrs. Barlow? Hold me here. Oh, it really does look nice. Oh, how stupid, Giles. Gosh.
Molly, where are you?
Doing all the work, you Bruce.
Oh, there you are. Leave it all to me. Shall I took you out?
Done.
Sweetheart, you're freezing.
I just come in.
Why? Should you not been out in this?
I had to go to the village to get some stuff I'd forgotten. Did you remember the chicken netting?
It wasn't the right kind. Went on to another dump. That wasn't right either. Practically a whole day wasted. The car was skidding like anything. But you bet we're not going up tomorrow.
Oh dear, I hope not. If only the pipes don't freeze.
Not so good. We'll have to keep the central heating well stoked up. I wish they'd send the coke along. I'm not gonna hang too much.
I do still want everything to go well at first. First impressions are just so important.
Nobody's arrived yet, I suppose.
No, thank goodness. I think everything's in order. Mrs. Barlow booked it early. Afraid of the weather, I suppose.
What a nuisance these daily women are. At least everything on your shoulders.
And yours. This is a partnership.
So long as you don't ask me to cook.
No, that's my department. Anyway, we have plenty of tins in case we're snowed up. Giles, do you think we're going to be all right?
Got cold feet, have you? Aren't you sorry now we didn't sell this place instead of having this mad idea of letting us in the guest house?
No, I'm not. I love it here. But speaking of guest house, just look at that.
Pretty good, what?
It's a disaster. You looked up the S, Monkwell instead of Monkswell.
Good Lord, so I did. Oh well, doesn't matter. Monkwell is just as good a name.
You're a disgrace. Now go and stoke up the central heating.
Across that icy yard. Shall I stoke it up in the night now?
No, you don't do that until 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Perfectly appalling.
Hurry up, someone may arrive any minute.
We got all the room for you, I guess.
Yes. We have Mrs. Boyle in the front four-poster room, Major Metcalf in the blue room, Miss Casewell in the east room, and Mr. Wren in the oak room.
I wonder what all these people will be like. Ought we to have got rent in advance?
I don't think so.
We're rather mugs at this camp.
Well, they bring luggage. If they don't pay, don't keep their luggage. It's quite simple.
But the luggage could just be bricks wrapped in newspaper. And where should we be then?
They all wrote from very good addresses.
That's what servants with forged references do. Some of these people may be criminals hiding from the police.
I don't care what they are, so long as they pay us our 7 guineas each week.
You're such a wonderful woman of business, Molly.
And according to Scotland Yard, the crime took place at 24 Clover Street, Paddington. The murdered woman was a Mrs. Maureen Lyon. In connection with the murder, the police are anxious to interview a man seen in the vicinity, wearing a dark overcoat, light scarf, and a soft felt hat. Motorists are warned against ice-bound roads. The is expected to continue, and throughout the country there will be a certain freezing, particularly at points on
How do you do?
Thanks so much. Weather's simply awful. My taxi came up at your gate. Wouldn't attempt to drive. No sporting instinct. Are you Mrs. Ralston? How delightful. My name's Wren.
How do you do, Mr. Wren?
You know, you're not as all as I'd pictured you. I'd been thinking you as a retired general's widow, Indian Army. I thought that you'd be terrifically grim and immensely English, and that place would be simply crammed with canaries' grass. Instead, it simply going to love it here. Have you got any wax flowers or birds of paradise?
I'm afraid not.
What a pity. What about a sideboard? A purple plummy mahogany sideboard? Great solid carved fruits?
Yes, in the dining room.
In here? I must see it.
Do come and warm yourself.
Absolutely perfect. Real bedrock respectability. But why do away with the center mahogany dining table? Little tables just spoil the effect.
We thought that the guests would prefer them. Where's my husband? Giles. Giles, this is Mr. Wren.
How do you do? Terrible weather, isn't it? Takes one back to Dickens and Scrooge and that irritating Tiny Tim. So bogus. Of course, Mrs. Ralston, you were right about the little tables. I was being carried away by my feeling for period. If you had a center mahogany dining table, you'd have to have the right family around it. Stern, handsome father with a beard. Prolific, faded mother. 11 children of sordid ages, a grim governess, and someone called Poor Harriet. The poor relation that acts as a general dog's body is very, very grateful for me to give it at home.
I'll take this up. Oak roof, did you say?
Yes.
I do hope that it's got a four-poster with little chintz roses in it.
It hasn't.
I don't believe your husband is going to like me. How long have you been married? Are you very much in love?
Just a year. Perhaps you'd like to come up and see a room.
Ticked off. But I do so much like knowing all about people. I mean, I just find people so madly interesting. Don't you?
Well, I suppose some are and some are not.
No, I don't agree. They're all interesting. Because you never really know what someone is thinking, or what they're really like. For example, you don't know what I'm thinking right now, do you?
Not in the least. Cigarette?
No, thank you. The only people that really know what others are like are artists. And they don't even know why they know it. But if they're portrait painters, it comes out on the canvas.
Are you a painter?
No, I'm an architect. My parents baptized me Christopher in hopes that I would become one. Christopher Wren, as good as halfway home. Of course, everybody laughs about it and makes jokes about St. Paul's, but who knows? I may yet have the last laugh. Chris Wren's prefab nests may yet go down in mystery. I'm simply going to love it. I find your wife most sympathetic, indeed, and really very beautiful.
Don't be absurd.
There, isn't that like an English woman? Compliments always embarrass them. European women take compliments as a matter of course, but English women have all the feminine spirit crushed out of them by their husbands.
Come up and see your room.
Shall I?
Could you soak up the hot water boiler? This is Montague Manor, I presume.
Yes.
I am Mrs. Boyle.
Come into the fire, Mrs. Boyle. Get warm. Awful weather, isn't it? My wife will be down in a moment. Do you need any help with your luggage?
No, a major Metcalf, is seeing to it.
I'll leave the door for her.
You know, the taxi would risk coming up the drive, stopped at the gate, and there was much difficulty getting that.
Nothing ordered to meet us, it seems.
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Boyle. You see, we didn't know what train you were coming in on. Otherwise, we would have had someone there to meet you.
All trains should have been met.
Let me take your coat. My wife will be down in a moment. I'll just go give Metcalf a hand with the bags.
The drive may have at least been cleared of snow. Most offhand and casual, I might say.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was
Mrs. Ralston,
Yes,
you're very young.
yeah.
To be running an establishment of this kind, you can't have much experience.
There has to be a beginning for everything, hasn't there?
I see. Quite inexperienced. An old house. I hope you haven't got dry rot.
Certainly not.
A lot of people don't know
I adore nursery rhymes, don't you? Always so tragic and macabre. That's why children like them.
May I introduce Mr. Wren, Mrs. Boyle.
How do you do?
This is a very beautiful house, don't you think?
I have come to the time in my life when the amenities of establishment are more important than its appearance. If I had not believed that this was a running concern, I would have never thought of coming here.
Of course, there is no obligation for you to remain here, Mrs. Boyle. You're not satisfied.
No, indeed. I shouldn't think of doing so.
If there's been any misapprehension, perhaps you would better be ranking the taxi for return. The roads are not yet blocked. We've had so many applications for rooms, we'd be able to fill your place quite easily. In any case, we're raising our turn next month.
I am not going to leave before I try what the place is like. You needn't think you can turn me out now. Mrs. Frosted, will you show me up to my room?
Certainly, Mrs. Boyle. Darling, you were wonderful.
Well, I think that's a perfectly horrible woman. I don't like her at all. I'd love to see you turn her out in the snow. Serve her right.
Pleasure I've got to forego, I'm afraid. Lord, there's another of them.
Come in, come in.
Where's my car? So I've got half a mile down the road. Ready to drift.
Yes, awful weather. Any more stuff in the car?
No, I travel light. Glad to see you've got a good fire.
Mr. Wren, Miss...
Taste well?
My wife will be down in a moment.
No hurry. Got to get myself thawed out. Looks as though you're going to be snowed up here. Weather forecast says heavy falls expected, motors warned, etc. Hope you've got plenty of provisions in.
Oh yes, my wife's an excellent manager. We've got plenty of tins, and in any case, we can always eat the hens.
Before we start eating each other, eh?
Any news in the paper? Apart from the weather.
No. Weather forecast says regular conditions, snow. Oh, but I do remember one thing. There was a murder.
A murder? Oh, I like murder.
They seem to think it was some sort of homicidal maniac. Strangled a woman near Paddington. Sex maniac, I suppose.
Doesn't say much, does it? Police are anxious to interview a man who considered a culprit at the time. Medium height, wearing a darkish overcoat, soft felt hat, and whitish scarf.
Useful description. Fit pretty well anyone, wouldn't it?
When it says the police are anxious to interview someone, is that a polite way of hinting at that they're the murderer?
Could be.
Who was the woman who was murdered?
Mrs. Lyon, a Mrs. Maureen Lyon.
Young or old?
Doesn't say. Doesn't seem to have been robbery.
I told you, sex maniac.
Miss Casewell, this is Molly, my wife.
How do you do?
Awful weather outside. Would you like to come upstairs? The water's hot if you'd like that.
You're right, I would.
I must go to the kitchen and get on with things. Major Metcalf seems all right. He won't be any trouble. It's Mrs. Boyle who really frightens me. You must have a nice dinner. I was thinking of opening 2 tins of minced beef and cereals, and then mashing the potatoes, and then there's stewed things with custard. Do you think that'll be all right?
Oh, I should think so. Not very original, perhaps. Fine, though.
Oh, do let me help. I adore cooking. How about an omelet? You've got eggs, haven't you?
Yes, we have lots of eggs. We keep plenty of fowls. They don't lay as well as they should, but they put down a lot of eggs.
And if you've got any cheap, any type wine, you can add it to the minced beef and cereal, did you say? Give it a continental flavor. Show me where the kitchen is, and I dare say I'll have an inspiration.
All right. Isn't he sweet? Got on his apron and everything. Says leave it all to him and don't come back for half an hour. They guess what I did the cooking themselves, it'll save us a lot of trouble.
Why on earth did you give him the dust room?
I told you, we like the 4 poster.
You like the pretty Ford poster?
Work.
Child.
snowdrift. Blinding snow everywhere. I do not know where I am. Perhaps I think to myself I shall freeze to death. And then I take a little bag, stagger through the snow. I see before me big iron gates. A habitation. I'm saved. Oh, twice I fall in the snow as I come up your drive. And at last I arrive, and immediately, oh, despair turns to joy. You will give me a room, yes?
Oh, yes.
It's a rather small one, I'm afraid.
Naturally, naturally. You have other guests.
We've only just opened this place as a guest house, but we mean to make a go of it.
Charming. Charming.
What about your luggage?
Oh, it's of no consequence. I've locked the car securely.
But wouldn't it be better to get it in?
No, no. I can assure you, on such a night as this, there will be no thieves abroad. And for me, my wants are very simple. I have all I need here in this little bag. Yes, all that I need.
Do come and warm yourself. I'm afraid the room is rather cold since it faces north, but all our others are occupied.
You have several guests, then?
Yes, we have Miss Cateswell and Mrs. Boyle and Major Metcalf, and a young man called Christopher Wren. Now, you.
Yes, the unexpected guest. The guest that you did not invite, who just arrived from nowhere, out of the storm. Sounds quite dramatic, does it not? Who am I? You do not know. Where do I come from? You do not know. I